Oh, right. Hey, almost caught me slipping. Perfecto. Perfecto. All right. Let me share. Share. Let me set things up and see what we can do here. I wish this game did save when I put it up. But hello, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good day. And if your day isn't going good, I hope it does get better. We are officially, sorry, I just gotta change that out. There we go. We are officially back with Trails in the Sky. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I could really say about that. We're already back in both. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everything's going to your plans, hopefully. And if it isn't, I hope your day does get better. Thankfully, we only have a short amount of missions, right? Yeah, still can't believe this. Annoyed that we didn't get that one. For whatever reason, it didn't come through to us, but oh well. New main soul path. But anyways, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go today. It won't be, I don't know if it's going to be as long. It might be, it might not be. I don't know. We will see. I might, we'll see, right? But nonetheless, I still wanted to get in and play at least a fair bit and try to. Okay, so we can't go just yet. Oh, we gotta okay, I was gonna see if I could just like go back and like complete the stuff, but I guess not. Okay, let's just ask around then. But we'll see. The woman living here said that she had a precious memento taken from those crooks. Oops, and my big mouth. Let's pretend I didn't just tell you that. What I mean to say is that why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here? I'm gonna ask her now. I'll be done here in a minute, so would you kids mind keeping your nose out of things? Well, my bad, I'm just trying to help, you know? Seems like you lost a memento. Memento? Seems that the group of Sky Bandits and the old mine consisted of 2 females and a male. Rumor has it that they even got children in the mix. What those people... Wait, those people weren't Sky Bandits? No, sir. We were actually very normal citizens. Damn it. My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals, and they took off with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Okay, so he didn't really give us much of anything. What about you? You got anything? Can't believe this Sky Bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. Seems like you guys get outdone a lot. Looks like the store was hit by burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. My factory. My factory and all my goods, they're gone. I've got to repurchase either to the Army or the Bracer Guild ASAP. Now hold on just a minute. Either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger. Yikes. I would be in a world of hurt. What did you put in your ledger? And why was it in your ledger, We're still not at 80 there. Oh, actually, does Oliver have any open slots? Seems like he's officially a part of our crew now. Okay, his last one's 200, damn. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Oh, all the artifacts up here are gone. Neil, is that how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, Jew kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the... Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really good shot of the arrests had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. Seems that the army's sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know where the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bo's Market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that does make a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? Oh yeah, this is Oliver, dude. Don't worry about him. He's chill like that. I'm glad you asked. I am Oliver Leem, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right. You're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. It probably is. Well, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. Could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. It does make you wonder if they do have somebody in like their ranks doing this stuff. Like, it's weird. Can I not? Okay. That way's blocked off. We just came out from there. Let's go in here. Is this the hotel? What is this? Okay, this is a different set of people. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. But it's at times like this that makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Murano brought Simon over to watch the house. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Murano's mother was here alone, you see. Oh, poor little lady. Now we got burglars running amok in the city? I swear what's happening to Bose. I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled to why. They certainly don't do their homework on the city. That is a curious question. If they were like burglarizing everything, why'd they skip out on this particular place? Maybe this house too? I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of the way? No. Ma'am, please talk to us. Okay, never mind. Hey, you there. What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are still civilians. Cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying, you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out the area, out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Huh. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? Might I ask what's going on here? A man's voice. Oh, is it? No, no, I was gonna say, is it the general? Colonel. For a soldier in the prestigious royal army to be threatening our good citizens, this is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. These are members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? Army's supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a significant investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish for me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to Hawking Gate. Who's the last next to you? It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. But we made some significant slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us the ability to make up for our other shortcomings. Look forward to any progress you make with the recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. Seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Clono. It's almost appointment time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a clono in the Royal Army. Richard, okay. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Yeah, can you, help us now? Find out who did this? Richard, I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Neil was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. Seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I've sworn I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard, of the Intelligence Division. You know the guy you mentioned earlier? What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Poor Dorothy. Do you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. I like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Start by talking to the other people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Also, like, literally this lady. Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Alright, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what did you come to ask? Is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. This is a good time for you? Yes, this is a good time as any. It was in the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from the outside. I'm going to turn down my volume just a tad bit. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home from such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out from the orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was home, going to stop right there, then and there. Although it turned out the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. The north. Okay. I see. So it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that the house didn't incur any loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Raise her hand in a casting motion. Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right, he loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident. That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey, I'm home. Oh boy, you better turn right around. It's bad. Ooh, what a day I had. Was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. What was this? Do we have guests? Oh man, you senile old man. My goodness, woman, what kind of fury tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of our guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. What do you mean by a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Quano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by Sky Bandits, you don't say. Now this is terrible. To think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Yes, they got to experience the Cecilia effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night like that, like they did, and they just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Alright, you don't know him. He's my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down Lakeshore, the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now it sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. From what I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that's rather odd. So, was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet there, the meals are great, and it's, well, a place I recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Can we actually go fishing? Though there weren't any definitive clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially liked the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. Though I find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it would be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conservatively, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, I need to look into getting another controller. This one just disconnects whenever it feels like. Oh well, I guess that's one way to think about it. In light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'd be extremely difficult to counter them only by investigating the incident which have occurred. we'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. That's how about we get going. Off to the beautiful Valera Lake, extorted in many a rhythm as the pair of Libra. Is this the area where I can, like, get this? New Insel path, okay. Yes, okay, so we can find the this enemy here. You guys are weak. We won't be fighting you because that'll be running around pointless at that point. I am curious about where this enemy is, though. I do remember one time when I was on one of these paths, I missed something like blatantly in front of me. So I'm gonna try to keep an eye out, even though there's. Oh, see, that almost got me. Let's see here. Amber Tower. This is the shore, but oh, this thing. Isn't this the thing that's like allergic to fire? Okay. Allergic. We're gonna do that. Oh god, this is gonna be really bad. Wait, do you have? You do. Okay, so we have 3 people who can, like, use fire. Okay, perfect. Okay, this actually kind of works out for us a bit. Joshua, you get that one. Get that one. Still hit this, and this should kill it. Yes, perfect. And this should do it. Maybe. Maybe not, never mind. Okay. Well, I mean, still worked out. Only 6 SP is insane. Okay. We got that. So then we're gonna go turn this in. Golden ring. I need to do this. Please we know the. This is weird. I don't know if this is gonna appear like immediately or if we're gonna have to look for it in the sense of, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if the item's already there or not. Right? Like, if we could explore it and just see real quick if the stuff is there. Let me also, I forgot to stock up on a few things. Since we got this money now, we might as well as, like, use it. Let's go turn this quest in real quick. Perfect. And then let's head to the hotel real quick. Just take a quick nappy wappy. And then let's head to the market and take a look and see what they have. Let's see. This would help Joshua. What's Joshua's thing? I wish they told you beforehand what it was. Like where it, I mean, obviously. I mean, going from 52 to 53 is like, eh. And then, what's Sarah at? She's at 51. I think that's actually a big jump for her, isn't it? Ah, not really. Let me think about this. I'm not, like, a huge fan of that jump. What do you have? Well, you have, like, stuff. I'll take a few of these. Take a few of these, just so we can craft these recipes. You have... Are these the meals? These are. I'll take a few of these. Oh wait, no, these are just like ingredients. I mean, it doesn't hurt to like keep them for other things we might need. If we are to craft recipes. Oh, sugar, we'll take a fair amount of those. Just those are like cheap. Black pepper. Put that. Okay. So that way we can like start thinking about crafting recipes and stuff like that. Revival stuff, I want to pick up a few more, just so we have them on hand. Some of these as well to keep on hand. Have some of those. Let's take like a few of these too. You never know when we might need them. What do you have? You sell. Nothing I'm like crazy about. Oh, I'm gonna take one for an emergency. EP charge. Do you have anything? Oh yeah, you have. Oh, issue 3. Okay, we'll read this. Let me take this chapter. Issue 3. The Royal Army representative reports that the Grand Liberal Operation Corporation, Liberal Royal Family alike, have received letters claiming responsibility for the Liberal incident. The criminals refer to themselves as the Kapu family and demand a hefty sum of money, rumored to be in the millions of Mira, to secure the base passenger safety. Who is the Kapu family? Their so-called Sky Bandits are a group of martyrs operating from the Imperial airspace all the way into the Bose region. Their exact numbers are unknown, but they believe to be around 24 strong. The need for cooperative efforts, with the incident quickly turning from search and rescue to hostage negotiation, cooperation between the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild seems the best possible course of action. When questioned on the subject, a guild representative stated that the relationship between the two parties have seen worse times, but is still less than civil. Given the idealistic divine, a partnership seems extremely unlikely. Bose Mayor, Miss Maybell, has launched an independent investigation through the guild, but still laments that the Royal Army won't share their information. This is no time for jurisdictional disputes, she says. Both parties need to work together. Having inherited the mayorship from her late father at only 21, Miss Maybell is known as a very wise young lady. Whether or not either party will heed her advice, however, remains to be seen. At long last, this high-speed cruiser takes to the skies, rigging a whopping 42 arc in length. The pride and joy of the Zest Central Factory have finally been completed, transferred into the stewardship of the Royal Guard. Watch out, do baddies. Do baddies. Although not airborne just yet, Arcel scheduled for operation test flight within the next few days to experiment of all involved due to delays in its orbital engine development. However, only a basic performance evaluation will be conducted at the time. 100 Days War book review. 10 years have passed since the war. I'm sure we all remember the endless reports of casualties, destruction, making an objective assessment of events a ludicrous proportion. That's exactly what this book sets out to do. However, by compiling accounts from every possible source to paint a crystal clear picture of what happened behind the scenes and how the war came to be, history demanded a book like this be written. And on this dubious anniversary, I think everyone should give it a look. Find the perfect getaway. The Maple Leaf Inn, nested in the corner of Pontum Elomelo village in the southern Zesses, within walking distance of the Republican border, is the most luxurious hot springs resort this reviewer has ever seen. Its tranquil eastern aesthetic, abundant natural springs, and outstanding eastern cuisine are nothing short of dazzling. But the true reason to visit is indeed the soak itself, for you see, the Maple Leaf Inn was renowned for its open-air baths. I can already imagine we're heading there. The typical hot spring episode, ladies and gentlemen. I understand the embarrassment prospect to some, but those who succumb will glad they did. Taking in the new warm waters while gazing up at the starry sky is truly a breathtaking experience. And best of all, towers are optional. Why is that the best part? How long is this? Okay. We'll collect chapters and then we'll read that. I'm more interested in the news. You know what? If we're collecting the chapters, might as well buy chapter 2, right? Can I actually sell the extra thing I bought? Just the one. Next time I bought it and then still got basically paid double. Now this, 5 hours so if he knows what's fine, but something no. That's why I'm like kind of interested to see if this ring is even still here. I doubt it. If we can take a look around. Wanting to enter the Royal Academy. Unfortunately, right now it doesn't seem to be a good time. Yeah, probably not, buddy. The place just got robbed. Because again, it's like one of those things where I could see us getting that stolen ring in the what's it called? Like when we catch the Sky Bandits and stuff like that, but I feel like maybe there's a chance that it's just here. Like maybe like just hidden away, kind of like how that quartz thing was in Roland, where we just randomly found it in there, but I feel like we would have ran past it. Maybe. Isn't it kind of dangerous to have like, I don't think the layout's fine, but it's kind of weird to have the layout of the place to be like a door at the bottom of your thing and then doors in your bedroom to like leave the area too. I feel like that's, you're just asking for something to go wrong, for something to happen, I feel like. And I wonder what this guy put in the ledger to why he's like so afraid. It's interesting. This would go back. I think this is the only area we haven't seen yet, right? Or really like thoroughly. Oh, you're the one probably for the place, right? Yes. I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild. I just want to see those burglars caught. When Sky Bands are on the loose, I don't think I can live without being in fear every day. It makes you wonder if they did take it, then I guess the only thing we can really do is just like head towards the quest area then. It's like the Fisher's Guild. Fisher's Guild, the thing on the coast, not coast, but the inn. And let's try to see, that's why I'm like, I don't want to fail the quest if it's there, but literally there's nothing there, I think. Surprise attack? Man. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This one. Head towards the lake. I like how we came here the first time and nothing happened. Like that creature boss thing wasn't there, but now it is. I will say this is a pretty cool area. So this is the North Shore of Valorant Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasant trip, a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? At least I intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. I hope they beat his ass. I love Oliver though. Oh, come on everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the only time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. And I, Oliver Leaham, known enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Well, whatever. As long as he does his share of work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here 2 nights ago, right? I love this OSTs. They're so peaceful and calming. Making sure there's no one like outside. Oh, maybe it's you? Maybe we'll pull. Could I ask you something? Oh, he's not responding at all. You must really be into his fishing. So this is what a fishing maniac looks like, huh? It seemed like a unique breed. Not as unique as you are, that's for sure. Okay, so we can't talk to him. I guess they're inside? Ooh, okay. I was like, oh, maybe I found a secret area. Nope. Sorry, everybody. We're just going through your rooms if you're staying here. Sorry. Official business. Can I take a fishing? Can I go fishing? Please? Let me just catch my one fish. Is there anything in this area? Let alone, like, a person? Oh, this is like a balcony. There's stairs here. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father, though, as he always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zis are my favorite places to stay. Hey, do you have... Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see, yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? The guy out front, I guess. Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. You have a clue who that might be? Oh, you're talking about old man Kuno. Kuno. If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. Seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. So you're saying that old man fishing out back? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one you're talking about. You might be able to get his attention if you call his name really loud. Lloyd? Hey, Lloyd, buddy. Lock in. Let's see if there's anything there. Oh, excuse me. Are you a man named Lloyd, who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's turned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. Where are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Oliver leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation blew into the man's ears. Oh my goodness, what in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Oliver. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you know this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that you're like a true professional. Your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. How do you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see, so you heard from Mr. Kumo, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in a little more details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? I can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of blading it out with this lake's guardian. It had gone late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute, what do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked. I'm pretty sure he just means, like, a general interpretation of, like, the fishes just weren't catching and the Guardians just, like, protecting them, I guess. I assume. The Guardian is a giant salmon. Oh, well, never mind. That swims the murky depths of the Valor Lake. He has been the feared king of the waters among fish lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log into a Mannix fire. Is it really that huge of a fish, like you say? You bet your last mirror it is. And I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of the Valor Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it has appeared in these parts, so I came running from the royal city. Huh, that's why that's why I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grad Cranberry, Crowdinary, and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So, Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. Oh, wow, I got Oliver's voice here. Hang on, sorry. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn. And I saw an old couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night. Yeah, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ainsel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home, but it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Though, maybe I've seen a couple ghosts or something then. Ghost? There are ghosts that come out here? Just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. That is such an interesting stretch to give about two people you've never met. That is an interesting stretch there. Oh, don't tell me anymore. Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Why? What's with everything and being sexy here in this game? It's so funny and weird. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You better watch out because this little kitten bites. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. The couple did in fact seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. Oh, could it be? It wasn't one from the Jeans Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see, this whole event just got a whole lot more interesting. It's her. I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. Wait, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Now while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think of it on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information, just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see, that's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that this is all off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I leave your youngins on your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. We'll see. Again, my sparkling water. Delicioso. You mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is the couple involved? What's the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. But in a nutshell, Explains the encounter encounter Josty. You get the point. And Roland. I see. This seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that the night, huh? Yeah. It looks like we're probably going to get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. I guess I'd just talk to them. I'll talk, it doesn't matter. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. Is there anything that you haven't taken care of that we better do it right now? I don't want to head back to Bose after we got in a room. Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I wonder if that means I should try and look for this ring. Okay, we're gonna do another quick little search in the south block and see. I already did my supply run. I have the supplies that I need. Okay, I just been bumping everything. Ah, it's just one thing. We're gonna kill it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I'm like, maybe we don't kill this thing? Maybe? Who knows? Wow, I'm so finished. Okay, we are not doing that. Okay. We'll just do a quick search. I already know we did this once, but it doesn't hurt. In the meantime, though, I will be right back. I'm actually going to go use the restroom. So give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. I think for this one, we already visited the houses. I'm just gonna double check the grounds, really. And if we don't find it, Like, if we don't find it, we don't find it, I guess. Even though I would like to complete every single side quest, it's one of those ones where it's like, it's a very ominous, like, way the thing's laid out. I can't tell if, like, the quest is, like, deliberately saying that they left it. Oh, whoops. Like, they left it in here and stuff, but let's check the other areas just to be safe. Because I doubt that it's going to be, like, it wouldn't be here because they didn't rob this area. Well, they headed north. So I guess there's a chance. And plus, it would have been shining on the ground, too. At least I think so. Oh, well, we'll take the L, I guess. Which, again, sucks, but what can you do? And how much is the quest? It's a mirror. Damn. Oh, man. We'll just have to take the L. It is what it is. I feel a sneeze coming, and I don't know if I want to... Oh, maybe. Okay. I did sneeze. Y'all could see the way I stopped moving. Is this the way, right? Yes, it is. Okay. But now, this is time to turn in. Yes, we are. Get a room. Alright then, please come with me. I'll show you to your room. What are we gonna do? Just jump them? This is where you'll be staying. I'll leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more happy to do that, just that, but it's really okay to take it easy. Rest when you can, that's part of a Brazer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. I was gonna say, is it gonna let me do something, or... I guess not. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the real city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. And how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Joshua, it's fun to read books. We all read books. It's okay. Sometimes you can just be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Wait, can we actually fish? Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Wait, are we actually going to be able to, like, fish? But how do I... No, can I go grab a fishing pole from inside? I think they were up here, right? Okay, I guess not. If you would like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one. Use ask. Okay, well, how do I take one? Okay. How do I loan fishing today? So please look forward to your meals. Okay, but wait, actually, you know what? Let me take some of these. No. There we go. Take one of these. Just so we have our recipes, you know? You feel me? Okay. Take one of each. Okay, but how do I'm talking to you, and the only other option you give me is to rest. That pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try it too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch. If all that fishing practice has paid off. Oh, I can actually just do this. Yeah, this looks definitely the best spot. Let's see about casting a few lines. Oh, I already have one. I wonder if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow. Okay, well. Back inside. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score. This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it into good use. Please enjoy yourself. Oh, I am. We'll catch a bunch of fish. So we don't have to keep buying stuff. Just gonna buy a bunch of food to keep. Or fish a bunch. Get a bunch of fish so we don't have to keep buying medicines and stuff like that. Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop the line? The east. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Now, what should I do about bait? Use a fly? Use live bait. Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Is this gonna be like a mini game or is it just like a cutscene? Sweet, I got a bite. Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Wait a bit before reeling it. Wait until it gets tired. Wait until it gets tired. Alright, let's see what we got. A live crab. This one is just my warm-up. Let's see. What should I do now? I wonder what I should do. Let's not change it. Let's stay here. Let's use a lure. Let's see what changes if I do other things. If anything happens. Now what should I do? Let's roll it in all at once. This one's just my warm-up. Okay. We're gonna continue fishing. Let me change the spot. Let's do the let's see what happens. If we get the same thing, then I'm definitely gonna try to face north and see what happens, but I doubt anything will change. Let's see. Rainbow trout, nice. I think we've done it. We got our main fishy boy. Man, it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Oh, he's gone. Huh? Joshua? What's this? 100-Day War seems to have been left on the table. Ooh, we were just saw this review. I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. Being so sharp, he sure can be miss things sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Maybe that other pier? Maybe? Kinda figured. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing withering away this evening in a place like this? Not too much. Not much. How about you? Are you done fishing? Or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. You're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is the whereabouts of light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. Oh, this is sweet. Quick little drink. Oh, they're drinking. As I just drink my sparkling water. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening, light like this, it makes me want to cry. So you're still not going to ask about my past, I mean? Please, 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 please. You promised, remember? You're going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day your father came home with this beat up kid, some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seems like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. Like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now, wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was laying in bed, wounded, I might add. Uh, did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social grace. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airline mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do. How about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea. I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Oh, hello, Min. Oh, yes, you you just came in at the perfect time where I thought we may have gotten a little bit of Joshua's past, but nonetheless, it was still a great moment, though. A very great moment. I love these two. They're so great. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. I I'm actually done with it. And at this point, I just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. Can I actually read this? It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think I spent If I spent some time with it, I'd understand. I'm sure you'll be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. 100 Days War. Okay. Can I actually read this book? You can. Okay, well, we might as well. This is important lore stuff, so we might as well like look into it. Outbreak of War. In spring 1192, on the Septon calendar, a single... Oh, I forgot to say, Min, I hope you're having a good day, and thank you for joining us. My bad for missing that. I am sorry. Situation north part of the Liberal Kingdom. This marked the beginning of an invasion later known as the 100 Days War. The moment in which the raging golden stallion aside and the noble white falcon. During this time, the Hawking Gate was little more than reinforced medieval ramp. It easily succumbed to the round fired by one of the Empire's Ford company-built orbital tanks, leaving a section of the aged barrier fractured beyond repair. And as the Liberal Kingdom's other defensive walls were hit in succession by fusible of cannonballs, they too fell under the explosive impact and were reduced to a mountain of rubble. Declaration of War. Sometime that the first cannon shot was fired, a single letter from the Urbonian embassy located in the royal city was delivered to Queen Alyssa. More specifically, it was a writ containing a declaration of war by the Urbonian Empire upon the Liberal Kingdom. In terms of diplomatic wisdom, property of the declaration was established by using handled prior to the primitive strike, but this instance there was hardly a difference in time between when the two occurred. In short, firing the first shot at the exact moment war was declared on the Liberal Kingdom made it possible for the Urbonian Empire to guise their primitive strike as one of the legitimacy when the first bombshell hit. This could be referred to as a new diplomatic war tactic, though one incapable of being employed without maturation level of planning used in concert with the orbital communication system. It does. It felt like I felt like it feels like we just tuned out and then we're tuning right back in. It feels like that. Sometimes it's good though. I'm enjoying the game, so like it makes it fun whenever I can like get down and stream and have a fun time with it. So I'm enjoying this. After the destruction of the Hawking Gate, the Imperial Army began its invasion of the Liberal in the eastern earnest. Overall, its troop strength was made up of 13 divisional units. They proved to be roughly half the Empire's entire military force, and with such a massive deployment that it exceeded 3 times that of the Liberals' entire royal army. Within a month after the outbreak of war, the Imperial Army had occupied nearly all of the liberal territory. Only in the Grand Seal region and the Liston fortress, stationed just off the shore of the Valorn Lake, remained in opposition. So rapidly were these blitz tactics carried out that even the Carvold Republic, an armed ally of the Liberal Kingdom, a longtime rival of the Urbonian Empire, never had the opportunity to dispatch auxiliary forces to aid its partner. However, in a following attempt to the Imperial Army to take direct control over this central factory in the Mulligan mine, they instead found themselves on the verge of being forced to surrender to Queen Alyssa, who remained entranced within the royal city, starting a counterattack. 2 months following the outbreak of war, the battle situation was altered in a way which no one could have anticipated. Unbeknownst to the Imperial Army, 3 patrol ships were quietly being developed behind the walls of the Legion fortress. Upon completion, they were put under the direction of veteran Commander General Morgan, and a large-scale counterattack was launched. These patrol ships, shielded by armor far superior to the tanks of their Imperial counterparts, and mounted with substantial amounts of high-performance orbital weaponry, had almost managed to boost their speed to over 1,800 sledge per hour. Using these crafts, an independent mobile force armed as the elite of the elite liberal forces mounted an attack and quickly recaptured the checkpoints connecting the various regions. And as this strike was underway, they simultaneously launched an Arbanet's attack from the Lycian fortress, and one by one defeating the remaining isolated Imperial divisions. The end of hostilities. After just 3 months following the outbreak of war, the larger part of the Imperial army's remaining divisions finally surrendered. However, as captivating, excuse me, I burped. Excuse me, was at hand, there were indications of a surge of further reinforcements from the Imperial homeland, a move which galvanized other connected nations to follow suit and join Culvered Republic in supporting Liberal. Together they lambasted the Empire, and a formidable group of allied forces began to materialize. Amidst all the chaos, the Septim Church, in cooperation with the Bracer Guild, called for an armistice, and after approximately 100 days from the start of the war, the hostilities came to an end. In the following year, 1193, in the Urbon Royal Villa on the outskirts of the royal city, a peace treaty was signed by both the liberal and Urbonian sides. Although no indemnification was made, an official apology was offered by the imperial government as they expressed that they had, quote, made a grievous error attributed to the tragic incident occurred within their borders. Interesting. That is interesting. So something happened with... So the war was caused by an incident within their own kingdom? And they launched... And they presumed it was us? Very interesting. I don't know if you believe me, but seeing as I am a family, but my brother's dishes made with fish was something to be reckoned with. Please look forward to the meal like no other. Okay, wait. Oh, no. I want to talk to everyone. Oh, Oliver's already passed out. Help a fellow out. I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Oliver. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Sarah. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? She's already plastered too. How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're not going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Sarah. Oliver said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What? So you can still drink more, can you? Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon, and a cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I hate to bother the two of them. Right, good idea. Oh god. Damn, 5 bottles. Please, Sarah. I'm pleading with you. You and the fish don't pour me another glass. Ugh. Poor guy. Imagine getting shit-faced like that, dog, and we have a job to do right now. I'm assuming right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Sarah. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. I think Sarah's allowed to drink. It sounds like there's still an age, what's it called? It sounds like there is an age limit to it. It doesn't specify what that age is because Joshua and Estelle have said that they're still not of drinking age yet. And I think Sarah's like 23. And I think Joshua and Estelle are 17. I think. So it sounds like there is a drinking age. I'm assuming it's got to be either 18 or 21. It's one of those two. It has to be. But Sarah, she can drink. She can drink as much as she wants. And she's a very good alcoholic, I guess. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Sarah? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, the ones with the scorpions and the spaz in them. Might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows? I have heard that, like, there are, like, alcoholic drinks that you have, like, scorpions in them. And usually those are, like, the most, like, pure alcoholic drinks you could have ever. So if she's, like, only drank those, boy, I think everything else would just be like water to her at that point. Somehow I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high probability that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Oliver drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did. And he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry up and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Sarah. Quiet, you. For a time being, we're going to circle up on the far pier. Understood. Alright, then, let's go. But Oliver's a good fighter. We could have used him. He's got his gun. It definitely would have made things fun. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they're ready to show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information was any truth to it, the best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's the possibility we've been seen and they take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. Like, probably up there? Here, I guess? Maybe? No? Okay. Definitely not around here, I would assume. Yeah, Charizard, she is very awesome, dog. Like, you know, I still can't get over that comment. It makes me laugh so much about her, just like how someone made that her name. It honestly makes me geek. But no, she's actually been really wonderful. I'm loving everybody so far. They're all pretty cool in their own right. Even like some of the side characters we have met, they're all like interesting. They all make things so much fun. Are you going out? If you're going to fish at night, you're going to need an ornament light, so you won't be able to see. No, we'll be fine. That gentleman, he seems to have drunk a lot. Is he going to be all right? We're like, I can bring you some water. Nah, he'll be fine. He chill. But she's been great. Oh yeah, we already talked to you guys. I was like, are you guys new? Who are you? Only staring at an open map. It appears to be the map of the Valen Lake. There are hardly any structures on the west side, and I didn't get many bites either. And all I'm getting on the east side are small-sized fish. The guardian probably won't appear in either of these two places. I guess the best thing I can do is continue fishing from the shore. Sure does love his fishing. This is our room. This is the exit. Damn, okay. I don't know where we... Like, do I just, like... supposed to find something? This feels like this would be it. Unless we head back. We don't need to head to the road right now. We should be looking for a place where we can monitor it instead. I'm assuming, like, somewhere around here, right? I'm assuming it's gonna, like, appear, like, give me, like, the exclamation point. Ah, you know what? I think I know where it might be. Oh, that's where I was saying. It is them. Well, looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a little bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. You were outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Oh, wait for me, Kyle. We're gonna jump you guys. We're gonna jump you. Be prepared. Prepare for trouble. And make it double. Should have known it'd be them. Looks like they're heading for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try and get as close as we can without being noticed. It's definitely very interesting. There's a lot of like lore stuff that happens in this area, like this game and stuff. Like, I'm excited to play the rest of these games when we get to, like, this game's already fun. I'm already looking forward to see like how it plays out. I'm definitely interested to see. I'm interested to see how this becomes a trilogy. But more so, I'm interested to see what the other parts, like how the other games intertwine with like each other and stuff like that. And of course, they take course over the years too. So I wonder if we get like references to, like, clearly this is like the first game where everyone unanimously agrees this is where you start. I wonder if like the later parts you can see them growing up and stuff like that, like age. That's what's gonna be more interesting. I'm hooked. I'm hooked, line, and sinker with this. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They are quite the handsome bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying too. Hey Kyle, don't you think Dawn's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking an airline thing. But I admit it was lucrative. Now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanding a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Dawn has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. What? That is so an interesting way to put that. Excuse me? Okay. Yeah, see, that's the best. See, exactly. That's the crazy part. Like, we're just at the start. It's kind of interesting to see like how more could appear and like what other systems may be introduced. There's so much, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to really get into the series. Don't know how long it's gonna take for us to like complete every game, but eventually when we do, I'm excited. I don't even know if we'll actually ever complete it, because if they're still releasing games for the series, who knows? Especially if they keep cooking the way they do with apparently like the games they keep putting out, and especially if they're remastering these ones, I'm assuming that the next games will be great. I'm assuming. Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. Oh, and then There we go. My controller disconnected because I tapped it. If things are getting too rough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. You see, that's what I'm like. Maybe that's what's gonna be so interesting. Like I can't guarantee that we will be caught up when that last game releases, but I hope maybe we'll be like halfway-ish, maybe, depending on, you know, Steam sales and if I'm able to commit to all that. What I definitely want to commit to the series, and usually what I'm going to try to do is like after we kind of like what I did with Final Fantasy X, was maybe play some games in between and then jump back into 2, second part, play a few games in between, jump into 3. And then after 3, we're gonna have to look and make sure what's the best way to go about playing the games in between them and see where that leads us. Because if we just go and we'll just have to research, we're gonna have to like look into it and see what happens, because all we need to do is like jump into like one of the games and it'd be completely like we get thrown for a loop and stuff like that. But I don't think like as long as you play like the first part of the game, I don't think like it affects it too much, but it just helps with the storyline of building up events and stuff like that. Like obviously if you jump at the end, if they drop information or character names and stuff like that, we would probably not know them at all if they were like played in one of the games in between. But we'll see. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although admittedly, it is a bit colder than liberal. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I'd like to see what you get by without me, what with your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Yeah, that's what I was like. I like logistically, I was like, yeah, I can't like do it and stuff like I could do it, but yeah, exactly. We would get burnt out from the series, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why like usually I want to like space the games out and play some other stuff in between, whether that's like a horror game, platform, whatever the case is. Maybe a different RPG altogether too. But I do want to space them out fairly, not like super long. Like, oh, we're playing Trails in the Sky 1, and then August we're gonna start Trails in the Sky 2. Like, you know, no. We won't do that. It'll probably be like a good intermission break. So it'll be fun. Haha, okay, I see your point, and I'm really sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before. It gets too late to back out. Getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Dawn has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us just to keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I like to believe that Dawn is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he's starting to act strange about the time that guy showed up? What guy are we talking here? Give me the details. That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to the other guys too. He might have even gotten Dawn to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What's what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. Ooh, okay. Looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not the type, that's for sure. So So what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. I was sorry. I was like so mesmerized by the outfit. I was trying to read while looking at their outfit. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now, I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already. We don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Dawn shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Sarah? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, let Audio sort them out? You got a much better idea. Better idea? These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandits airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. That takes away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? See those eyes again. Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks like really tense all of a sudden. It really is. It really is. I've been loving this music so far. Like, it has such a nice, like, flow to the battle themes, to the scenery areas, to the, like, city. Everything about it was so good. I'm loving this. Just the OST in general has been so fantastic. It's been great. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. What do you mean by that, Joshua? Do you know these people? You've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. Alright, let's do this. Question is where? And? Oh, it automatically does it. So they parked in front of the Amberol Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. So what do you want to do, Sarah? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things. But there's more than double their numbers since the last time we've encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. So how about we take them all on at once? I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Oliver woke up. Damn. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Oh, keep it down or they're going to hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila, I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tendencies. Come on. I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. Yeah, bro survived alcohol poisoning. He survived alcohol poisoning. Congratulations, Oliver. You lived through the worst things that probably anyone could deal with. I guess it went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. His liver is like screaming in pain, like, please, please. You have to put me to sleep for good if you've done that, Sarah. But anyway, Fighting the Sky Bears here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdue them all and manage to arrest the 2 siblings, there's still a chance they wouldn't tell you where their hideout is. And they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Oh boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay. If you blow in my ear, I'm seriously going to punch your lights out. Maybe pretend? No, that wouldn't work. They should know their own crew. Or maybe we sneak in? Kyle, Justin. It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money with a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it. Sweet. Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn. Alright everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. Are we actually in the ship now? The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 50% humidity. There's a southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 barge. There are no orbital resistance in the surrounding area. Looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye aye. Orbital engine activated. Transmitting the orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital drive started. Stabilizers all green. Alright, liftoff. Aye aye, sir. I mean, I'm assuming we got on the ship? Maybe? Realistically, hopefully? So that drive rate to 40% and maintain a cruising speed. However, make sure that you can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Dawn first. Oh. Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd, I could have sworn it came from below the deck. Oh, they're there. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I have to clean up the place when I can find some free time. Oh, there is a rest thing in here, but I don't know if it works. I like how they're just posted right there. Oh man, all this fog. Oh, this is out in the, it's that weird area that I was mentioning. I was like, oh, that's a very ominous area when we first did that one side quest, looking for the bear claws. Oh god. Dang, they got a whole bunch of people. Oh, boy am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We just got to tough things out a little longer, and then we can say goodbye to a horrible life. With Dawn as our leader, we can't go wrong. Don't you think Dawn's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If I would just hear you talking like that, they'll beat you upside the head. But it's just that I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you like. Ah, you're those. You're too late. Oh yeah, now we can begin our attack here. Poor guys. And this pre-strike.
one dude's down. Alright, they're both down. Oh, we got decent XP from that. We're getting decent XP. Ooh, looks like we're able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we'll have you to thank this time. Seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we're going to do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we just have to take control of the airship. And we would have had advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Oliver, so you've thought that far ahead. Taking all of these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years. Are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, that looks like somewhere in Nebel Valley. Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Bose and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. And this definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of the large aircraft. Looks like your guess was right, Sarah. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting in here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll have to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course, your father costs us too. Right. Understood. Alright, here we go. I have a very bad feeling, though, our dad ain't even in here. Like, maybe the other hostages, but I don't think our pops is here. That is very weird. Okay. Excuse me. I can see why they told us to, like, basically be ready. What are you guys weak? Do you guys have any weakness? The flying... No, the bugs have fire. That's the thing. Okay. Get rid of you. Okay. Let me actually heal you, Joshua. You know what? That was probably really stupid. No. Oh god. Okay, that one died. That one's like about to die. We'll heal Joshua as soon as we can. We'll like knock most of these guys out. Okay, this should be fine. The revival.
We're good to go.
So he's healed. Okay, Joshua's good to go. Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully we find something for Oliver here. His gun seems a little weaker than ours, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. And then put this here. Hello? Oh, I can't open that chest, damn it. They sure capture, like, there's a lot of empty stuff. Maybe we can actually find the stolen ring here. Ooh, chest. Ooh, what is that? Is that like a weapon or is that like just... Oh, it is. Whip, Sarah. Ooh, and it has better range too. Wow, okay, that's actually really good. Anything in here? Like any secrets? It's definitely an interesting base. There's some rooms that just don't have anything, and then I'm like... Oh, okay, hang on. Before we do... That looks more ominous. Okay, we're gonna go check this out. EP charge, okay. See, like, there's just some interesting rooms here. You know, that's a good question. I really don't know. I feel like this is gonna be our party for the game, but maybe because like on the cover there is a bunch of what's it called? On the cover there's a few other characters, but I can't tell you if they're like side characters or like just main important story characters and stuff like that. Maybe we're at like, oh, another chest, jeweled ring. Maybe we're at a location where we are like, I don't know, it's definitely weird. I feel like we are this is the party if you were to ask me, but just based off like how the cover of the game is and stuff, I would say that it's probably not, just based off that alone, unfortunately. Which, you know, it could, depending on the person. It depends. I could definitely see it, but at the same time, maybe we're at that section. I think it does. Like, I'm pretty sure it does, right? Like, I'm pretty sure this. I've seen it too, where like this game has a ton of characters, but maybe it's for other parts of the game and stuff like that. Like maybe we're at Voice of Some Men Can Be Heard. Before I lose my train of thought, I do know there is a ton of characters in this game. I just don't know if they're all being implemented at once or through the course of like the trilogy here. I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna have to see. And again, we're still in chapter 1. There's still 3 more chapters to go. So maybe we're still at the like the tip of the iceberg thing where we're just beginning to see everybody, and maybe they'll like introduce everyone in like chapter 2 or 3, and then maybe in other games we get more characters and stuff like that. It might be a wait and see type deal. Sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Let's not do that just yet. Let me check out this room. Hold on a second. I can hear someone talking on the other side of that door. Sounds like sort of grunts. Let's take care of them before we move on, so there's no surprise behind us later. Oh, as far as cover characters go, yeah, I think this might be it, because I think for the cover of, well, no, okay, on Steam there is a character. I just I want to pick up Steam. There is a character that I have no idea who this is. I do see Joshua, Estelle, and Sarah, but there is another character on the cover of the Steam page that isn't Oliver. It's someone else. So I guess we'll see who that may be. Soonish, maybe? Huh? Are you guys... Oh, you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! Oh, we're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that. We won't give up without a fight. Let's see how strong. Oh, okay, this could actually really be bad. Oliver, actually, you know what? You take care of the... He's poisoned, right? Yeah. Luckily, I have this. Take that. There we go. Okay, why are you assholes like just doing this? This is actually a really good challenge. Let me... They aren't really effective towards anything. What do you have? Ooh, okay. That was actually a pretty good shot. Okay, Okay, we just gotta survive this. Yeah, that ass. We just break in and be like, "Hey guys, we're gonna whoop your ass." just casually like, yeah, we're gonna come and beat the hell out of you all. You know, just for the love of the game. Just for the love of the game, we're gonna come in here and whoop everybody's ass. They're just trying to they're trying to have a good time. They just had a very rough day of everything happening. And then all of a sudden, just a bunch of people rush in and just beat the hell out of them. This could actually be very bad. This dude's almost done. Well, he's done now. Quick draw. Okay. Now, this is where things get a little interesting. Do I just... Okay. There we go. What do I want to do here? Let's do revival. Okay, and then let's heal her. Oh, we can't even do it. Okay. Can I shoot him? I can. Okay. Okay, so then we can heal. Actually, let's see. Can I hit this dude? I could. Still, just heal yourself.
We're good to go.
And then that should. There we go. Ooh wee! That was actually a pretty good battle. We were severely outnumbered, but we whooped all their ass. All right, now where are the hostages? If we don't start talking, there are going to be some serious consequences involving a whip. Do what you want with us. We're not going to talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure, can't say I didn't warn you guys. Oh, jeez. Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't you think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet? You start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. I do too. It makes it fun. It's like it's almost like a chessboard of sorts, where you have to like kind of lay out people in positions that you want if their attacks don't reach. So you have to move them in certain locations to get things to work. I like it. I think it's very interesting, and adds like a layer of like, I wouldn't say difficulty, adds a layer of like planning that makes it more fun. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now, where are your leaders, Kyle and Joseph, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, right? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Oh, gosh dang. Holy Sturgeis. Sarah's as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Sarah. Yeah, can you imagine? Sarah would demolish people who enjoy that stuff. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held below. Let's hurry. But first, before we do that, we gotta heal. Because that battle did a fair bit on us. Oh, hello there. What are you? I don't like the way that looks. Okay, they're all like allergic to fire. So I say allergic as if like they're gonna fucking like be poisoned and stuff, but I mean like just generally they hate fire. He just wants to have a little fun, you know, like, you know, hey, you know, when it's all said and done and the war is all over and we've like all retired, you never know. You never know. He might be in for a very rude awakening, but it might work out. Probably not. Let's be real here. Or maybe he is a masochist. Maybe he just enjoys getting his ass beat. You know, there's people out there in the world that like enjoy that. I don't get it, but I'm not here to judge. Maybe they enjoy. Yeah, deadass. He didn't pass up on the chance. He's like, man, you know what? Maybe I would enjoy getting beat with a belt, a whip. Not even a belt, a whip. He's like, you know what? I could work with this. He deadass like looks at it. He's like, you know what? You know what? This ain't gonna be that bad. Let's be real here. Like he's deadass like, you know, I've been through worse. I've seen worse things happen. I'm not too afraid. God, dog. Let's go and hit you. He saw the light. He's like, hold on. She's the woman I've been waiting for. She's the one. She's the one I've been looking for.
Done already?
He found his match made in heaven, and it almost just cost him his liver. That's all he was like looking for, or like hoping for. His near death with having a liver failure, and he's like, you know what? She's the one. She's the one. As if his liver's just like begging for help, like, please, Tom, please. Poor dude. I mean, hey, if Oliver wants to live like that, let him live like that, man. Oh, I just can't imagine. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. Wonder if people were used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. The Great Collapse? So it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around. Great Collapse? I'm glad someone brought it up. The collapse of ancient Zerman civilization existed more than 1,200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before. I tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone got some serious bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention, there's all sorts of monsters looking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Sarah, what kind of men are you hanging out with? Oh, dead ass. Like, how'd you get to some of these conclusions some of the characters are making? It's like, dog, how do you draw that conclusion? Or how did you get to that conclusion? What is that? Strength R. Hold on. I think that might be the fire thing. Oh, it's attack 1. Where? Okay, so it's not an orbiment. I thought it was. Strength R. Is it one of these? I think it might be that. I think it might be an equipment. Oh wait, I have it equipped already. It is. Okay, so defense would go up by 5. Who has the weakest defense right now? Joshua does, but he already has it equipped, which is it. Oh no. Oliver actually has the best defense, so that's crazy. Okay. Work boots. How about any of this? No. Work boots. No. Okay. Oops, I almost dead ass ran into that myself. Okay. This. Okay, why are you guys always picking on her? What is this thing? It's just not weak to really much of anything. Okay, the rest of these we can just easily just like kill. I like how his voice doesn't match anything I've been saying. I feel bad. I feel like I'm discriminating against him. I'm just giving him a really awful like voice, and he's just like over here like. I gave him like some fancy like French person voice, I feel like. And he's just got like this deep masculine voice, and I'm over here disrespecting him like crazy. Sorry, Oliver. You just give me that feel. I'm assuming the red way is the way we don't want to go. I would fight you guys, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there is a lot of things down here. Where in the hell? Okay, hold on. So we've... Okay. I do want to fight... Okay, we're going to fight some of this stuff. Just so we can kill it. Not kill it, but like get XP from this. Okay, perfect. And then... Is that... Oh, that was actually really stupid of me. Okay, that wasn't too bad. As long as we get like a pre-strike on it, we should be fine. We actually might be able to get a level up here. We play our cards right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's actually fight them. Because if we do, we can at least not use up... I don't know if there's like a rest area around here too, which is going to be another thing in itself. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we should definitely be able to get like an XP level up here to get everybody a bit stronger. Oh, and if they die, they don't spawn back in. Okay, perfect. Let's fight these guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got this. And we're getting our ult attacks. Oh yeah. Let's cook here. What is this? That's the first thing that I saw. I'm guessing it's an orbitant vacuum. Looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. Black notebook. A notebook. It looks like it to me. What's something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. Can I look at this? No, we can't. Okay. What down here? Is there anything down here? Take you guys out. Do. Again, getting these XP bonuses is worth every single battle. Okay, Joshua. Sure. I like how you just like turned Joshua or Oliver shot him and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna spin the block on you. Okay, so we've been here. This place is like a huge labyrinth. Jeez, okay. So we've been here. This way was the way we haven't been yet. Bear assault. What is that? A weapon. It is a weapon. Oh, okay, Oliver, congratulations. You got a new weapon. Let's see if it's good. It is good. What else does it do? It also has better range. Every weapon we've been finding has better range, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so we just have to go back down this way. Take that. Perfect. And we actually might be able to kill it here. Never mind, Oliver just can't reach it. Okay. Sarah leveled up. I need to... If we can get another level up, we'll go and attack those guards. If I can get that level up I need. Okay, they're dead. That thing's dead. Perfect. Did we get our level ups here? Yeah, Estelle did. Okay. It's not bad. Maybe we can do this. This we should be able to do. I hope. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oliver hit it. Yes. Okay, Joshua got his level up. Just Oliver didn't. Which, I mean, what's he at? It's not the worst thing. We'll just heal him with regular healing. He does have lower HP, which is going to be something I gotta definitely keep track of. In here, and then I think in here, right? Yep. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's just as big as a room. Where are you guys supposed to be? Bracers? How'd you get in here? Looks like the hostages are just held in the room just beyond there. Here. I think it's time you surrendered. Quietly, or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get him. I was gonna say, let me do a setup. But if you guys are gonna be like that. Okay. Taunt. Let's not do that just yet. Oliver, I mean Joshua, why? Why? Oh yeah, perfect. And then quick draw. Oh man, this could be really good. Nice. Okay, we got 2 people down. Okay, perfect. Hurricane again. Nice. Okay. Dang it. Just don't. Oh no, she's good. She's good. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
Perfect. And we're getting a lot of red quartz too. What's going on out there? It seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracers Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We're taking care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved? I'm Grant, captain of the airliner Lindell. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way, Dad isn't here. Huh? It doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Lindell, including crew and passengers. Can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cossus Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cossus Bright. I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Oh, Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was a passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Oh, there was one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the change. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route. And things were left as they were. So he's not even here. Why did he get off then? Oh, another mystery. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. How ironic. Now, wait a minute. Then just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Come on, calm down, Estelle. I know you're all curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our force needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We're now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be raiding here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. Gosh dang. Okay, so our dad's not even here. But again, why did he get off? If that's the case, why did he disembark then? It just... that don't make much sense. He's got to know something's up. Like, something is happening here. What's in here? Another long hallway. There is a rock wall at the end of the passageway. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Shall we try pressing on it? Not right now. Let me explore a bit. Is that? Yep, it looks like the Sky Pt6 boss room. Not yet. Okay, well then I guess let's go check this out then. Oh, this is the entranceway. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's... Oh, stop moving. Sarah, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take care of the Sky Bandits boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation. I guess in case like they wanted us to like heal, but I don't remember there being a heal spot around here. Oh well, I guess, I mean, I'm pretty prepared. I have stuff ready. Is there anything here? What is this? Driving mall. Anything else? I like how it gives me those slide remarks, it's funny. Alright, let's do this. What's this? Let's do this. Oh, so the queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute, why do we have to bother with that? Huh? But once we got our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. Don, you're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Laurel for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This is playtime. This isn't playtime, get it? But, sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back with mirrors stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Kyle. He's acting a little different. I don't know. His eyes indicate that he's possessed by something, maybe? Oh, haha, who cares about our old home? With this common mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Ha, we're going to blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Kapu Sky Bandits. Whoa! Dawn, what happened to you? What in Audio's name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have a little family feud later? You again. Bracers, why are you here? How can you say something like something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible, what are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Amboro Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hall. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that. Poor dimwit, you really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy. What did you just call me? You bimbo airhead brute. Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the law of the Bracers Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man. Crap. Kyle Jost. What is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Don. Oh, that's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? Oh, what a bunch of fools you are. To think that with prideful number of people that you couldn't ever capture Don Kapoor. Is that a bazooka? Ah! Look at how effortless he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle Jost, it's time to hurt some game. And I like my sport bloody. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have to get rid of one of y'all. Sorry, Kyle, you're first. Does she reach? Okay, perfect. Won't reach there. Okay. Oh, perfect. This actually might do it. Both of them out. Perfect. Okay. Okay. How do I want to go about this? I think we should be fine with that. Is he attacking again? No, he's not attacking twice in a row. That's fine then. Okay, we are way too close to each other. Okay, I may have fucked that up. Fine. Oh my god, he is a strong dude. Dual strike. Just because he has that, and then let's... Okay. If I do my art here... Okay, I do heal. Sarah needs it. See, actually, I haven't paid attention. Does he have any weaknesses? Probably not. I think our best thing is just to try and hit him. Oh yeah, we should be able to do this. Please, 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 dual strike. No way. There's just... Oh my god, of all things to like miss. Nice, okay. That was perfect. We executed that really well. We got our level up. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. These guys are tough. This is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, can I lose to this girl? And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask you to surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and, well, you know what happens, right? Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ugh. Oh, what's going on? I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Justin, are you back from rolling already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Huh? Ahaha, don't try and cover it up. If you had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us to men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Joss came back from rolling like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked that airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We never do something like that. What is this? Yeah, see, he was possessed by something, and it's entangled with those people. I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. Oh, what an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking the airline, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Wow, Justin, tell me what, this is some kind of joke? Don, I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Oh, of course. Ah, oh hell, not again. Hey, Kyle, we're talking about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell out of this hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ah. After taking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Oliver, you better hurry, or we're going to leave you behind. Oh, wait for me. Okay, we can heal now. Why did the music stop? I'm gonna save real quick. I don't know if that's a glitch in the game or something else happening. Okay, it picked back up. Okay. Also, let's check and make sure we've gotten like everything that there was to get. Is this the room? This is. I'm sorry, everybody. We'll be right back with y'all momentarily. Give us a few. Anything down here? Nope. Hold it right there, you. You're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that. Now, that's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then you're just going to force our way through. Thank God I healed. Even though these guys are like really tough. Hurricane. I can't do hurricane. Oh God. Oliver doesn't have his thing yet. Okay, so we're kind of screwed in that department. Take care of you. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we're picking up steam. We're picking up steam. Nice. We're just gonna have to heal ourselves. No, I can't even heal myself. We'll just eat this. And we'll get the fish. I get the recipe, not the fish. Same thing, but close enough. Poor guys. Okay, so there are definitely going to be more of them. We're not removed. Oops, sorry. Okay. Let's check these other rooms just to make sure. Oh, I messed up. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay, that thing's blind as bat. Got in everything in here. You know what? I think I realized that. How are you guys faster than us? Did I check this room? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. The game like froze there for a split second. I was like, no. Don't freeze. Okay. Okay, we got everything in that room. Oh, fuck, I forgot. You're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? They've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. Is there only gonna be 4 of y'all? Thank God there's only gonna be 4 of y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, that wasn't pretty. Let's heal ourselves here. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I can heal again. Perfect. Nice. Nice. It's actually really good. I don't know if we'll have another boss battle or what. Hopefully not, but this could lead to very good stuff here. Nice. Okay, so 2 of them are down. Joshua, now is not the time to be doing this. Like, at all. Nice. Okay, perfect.
Let's move out.
Man, we're getting finally fire quartz, which is so good. We've been waiting on those for like a while. Oh, I should have just healed everybody. What am I doing? Do I have enough? It's getting a little spooky with the healing. A little spooky. I like how that thing was just like right outside the door. Let me check and make sure everything is captured. I mean, that should be the last group of bandits, right? Hypothetically speaking. Okay, we grabbed everything here. It's such a weird, interesting hallway. Why are you ending like right there? How tragic. Yeah, it is tragic. Making sure we grabbed everything we could. Grab that. Crap, it looks like we've got company. Don't think we're gonna walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Kyle, and Joss to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's ridiculous to do your spirit as admiral, and I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. You know what? Let me not do that right here, but I was gonna say, maybe I could do my craft stuff here. There we go. That's not really a good area. There we go, and then maybe quick draw. We'll do it here. Knock that one dude down. Okay, perfect. Now we can just like strike these guys. And just beat the hell out of them. Or not. Maybe we won't. No, we will. Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, perfect. More red quartz, thankfully. Thankfully. Red. Why can I not? Okay. Okay, we still have a fair amount of stuff for healing. Thankfully. Anything here? No. Oh, I didn't mean to battle you. Thank God. We can escape that. Anything in here? No. A lot of empty rooms, which is interesting. Oh, they may actually get here. Huh? What's this? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar. Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off me. Hey, what's going on here? So, these are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised there's such a young woman, too. How about you shut your trap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? So about it now, is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. And all, you know what? That's a little suspect. That's a little suspect. Hold on. This is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligent Division's analysts. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? Where are you guys? I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey, look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you we infiltrated this place one step ahead of you again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Patrol ships would be waiting. Sure. Once again, you overstepped your boundaries. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strikes saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of those Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man is as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks flexibility. And that aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should be just lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amitha. Yes, Coronel. Oh, wait for me, Coronel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Coronel is top priority. Oh yeah, that's what I've noticed too. Like you can tell that there's different design. Everyone's either got a different, like not only like hairstyle and stuff like that, but like personality. They have different accessories into them. They have everything about them so cool. Like everyone has such a cool design, man, and I'm loving it so much. It's so cool. I'm loving it. See you later, Estella and Joshua. Like they got like you don't see this often, where like almost every character has like a different sort of design going for them, and different personalities too. My, you have the whole shining movement uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of unsung hero, so there's no reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background too. Really? I never noticed. Oh, where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? Why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to the boats and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. Thank God they teleported us. Oof. It appears that my impression of you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed. Everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there's still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Bahara Lakeshore and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider there's a lot behind the incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we'll have to leave that part of the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest, the Sky Bandits things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Of course I am. I'd like to thank you too, Oliver. Oh, I just hope that my work was worth the price of that grand Bernet. Yes, in fact, there was a change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything ever comes up, I'll greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. This is so cool. Everyone's so sweet. I love them all. Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. Heh, if you say so. But I think it's safe to say you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You really think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay your clearing up the incident. South, please tell me how much we got. Oh my. Oh. Still 6 glass. And this is from me. Recommendation. Yay! That's exactly what we need. Isn't this a recommendation from the Boast branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course. It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lurgan. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Costas could be doing right now. Not contacting Guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Oh, thank you, man. Yes, you too. Take care of yourself. Have a great rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well, and I'll see you soon, man. Thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen from the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parasols addressed to the Bracer Guild, so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch, but aren't Costas Bright family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you had to come here. Here you are. This is the parasol. They'll give both letter and a parasol. Letter, yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's just Joshua and I, the Roland branch. It seems as if he just subscribed it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that's good to hear. So that parasol's from your dad, too. No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracers sure did do excellent work. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read the letter if you like. Thanks, Lurgan. Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? Just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to this departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer? The question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion that has traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits hideouts, I wonder? Alright already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. Guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Haha, of course, I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I have had a little trouble with my own work. And unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry about things turning out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Sarah Zard and Anna. Clausus Bright. That seems the type of letter your father would write. Touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means this would be a perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in the package. What an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? If a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared, the two might be related, you know? That's true. Oliver, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually, though, Oliver does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. So open the parasol from an unknown sender. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbiment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the Orpherson group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. K. That's it. Yep, it looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Sarah, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. You're probably pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is the black orbiment anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although it feels a little similar to a battle ornament. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle ornament has slots in which to install quartz. This one has none. Maybe this one's an artifact. An artifact. Precisely. An artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models of all ornament production today. They still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septim churches are custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle. Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle. It's true though. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendation from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruin, Zess, and Ranciel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to other regions, we might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have been traveled aboard. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we might be able to find this Professor R too. Joshua? Huh? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So should I consider that a yes? Oh, it is! Ever! Yes, yes, triple yes. Training to be a senior bracers as we travel around Liberal, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process. I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Bose International Airport. So we're leaving Oliver and Sarah behind? Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. Oh man. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Sarah. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going to this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you don't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out our way and to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks Sarah. The same goes for you, don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Oh, never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Sarah. And why are you heading to Roland? Not to mention with Sarah. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And though I was about time I turned my attention towards another region, as for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables, or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed him to come along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Oliver, I really hope you understand what you promised her. Oh, I could die for the likes of a fine woman and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Sarah Zard instead. I think I'm better off with you a safe distance away from me. Well, have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Sarah's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estella? And besides, Anna's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? If that's perchance what you and Estelle are talking about before. Yes, Estelle said it best though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. The Roland Bounder airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, old boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we better hurry and get on. Sarah, wait, can we talk this over? I really appreciate if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. See you later, Sarah. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Hopefully we can start taking airliners too. That would be cool. I hope. I wonder if we're going to have like a time skip then, if that's the case. Or probably not. I mean, we could travel on foot to these places. Probably best to travel on foot, to be honest with you. End of chapter 1. Save, of course. And let me create a new save too. And that's the gist of the Sky Bandits incident that occurred in northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Kapu family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by the Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, It turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Can't tell if it's the same person talking or like two different people. Because they both have man's voice, so it's like, which one is it? Or maybe it's Oliver. No, it's not like that at all. I've also been acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just make up a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Oh no, it is. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the chandelier. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Is Oliver a traitor? Haha, I love messing with that guy. It's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Why aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Sarah. And the fact that you're carrying around an orbiment that even the Zest Central factory couldn't create. Well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Sarah. Don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Oliver Liam. Oh, stop, controller. Don't do that. But if you're to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. Little pillow talk, perhaps. How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? You cheap antics don't fool me, Oliver. Or should I call you Mr. Ribium Operative? It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I didn't want to worry those two any more than you already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you and what are you doing in Liberal? For that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, or as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So, do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, you've been taken to the Hankin Gate so you could gather information was all part of your plan? Or you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that the device is not an ornament. It's an artifact with unethered in the Empire. It can piggyback off ornament communication systems, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact like one of the sacred relics the Sanctum Church has shipped over. Now I'm more than curious to know what you're after. Oh no, Sarah. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'll be more than willing to show you with my whip. Sarah, don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should just been straightforward from the beginning. Are you already figuring out my positions like that of the operative in the Empire? But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one laundered as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The bracer with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the entire continent. The divine blade, Casus Bright, is the one I seek. Chapter 2, Margarine of the White Moglin. Dog, what a fucking info dump that was. Okay, interesting. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rural region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Sarah said, right? We need to walk and actually see the place we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We should save the money. We could save the money. It would cost us to use the airliner. Great idea. We can use that money we save to go shopping at the Boast Market. After all, we don't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandits mess. And then we could leave after that, so what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the rural region, we'll need to get through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? But before that, I will be calling it here for today. I know I said I was going to say it was going to be a short stream, but it turned out to be just as long as usual. But I'm still loving this, so it don't matter. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all so much for watching. Whether it's days, weeks, months, years from now, I appreciate it. Hope you all have a great, safe rest of your day. Please take care of yourself, drink your water, get your steps in, check your posture, and always remember you're important. And I won't be streaming this Wednesday, but I'll be back on Friday and we'll be playing again. So thank you all. Please take care. Oh, bye bye. Wee. Thank you.